if you are a home buyer right now, maybe you're renting right now, or maybe you are, want to move up or step down from a bigger home to smaller home. If you are right now in the market for a new home, here's the top question asked on the internet in 2025 is, how long does it take to buy a home? And I'm going to break it down for you so you can start the home buying process at the right time. And this is for the people, if you are planning to get a financing to buy the home. Okay, mostly like if you're if you're a renter, and this is for you. But if you are a seller who want to sell a home and buy, that's a little bit complicated process. You can always DM me, or you can make comment or reach out to us, and we'll be happy to discuss that. But let's go with the home buying process, how long it takes and when should you start. For example, suppose your lease is ending in December 31st, for example. So as you know, normally it takes 30 to 45 days for the transaction period from the contract to close the home. Okay, and of course you need another maybe 7 days to move from one house to the other house without stressing out. So here is like a 2 months you need. Then you need to have at least a month to search for home, because you don't want to be under pressure to buy a home. Then the other thing is the qualification, because the way you should do, and we always suggest our home buyers when you sit down at the first time, is like, what are the top 5 things you must need, or what are the top 3 or 5 things maybe if you have, you'll be happy with. Sometimes the location can be a top point, because there could be like you want close to your office or close to your kid's school, and maybe the size of the home could be like a different things. And then the other thing could be, okay, if I get a corner home is fine, if it's gated is fine, or if it's a pool is fine. So that could be optional. Maybe sometimes you want to stay in the area where your family members are, so those will be like your top priority. So you do that. And then the qualification process, because you need to start at least 5 months before you want to move into the new home. And why this? Because that gives you the more power of negotiation, that gives you more power, having time in hand, more control, because you don't want to be under pressure to pick a home, buy a home, because your lease is going to be up here. So what you do, you decide that, sit down with your real estate agent, you check with your lender. You can check with multiple lenders, and we can talk about that. It really does not affect your credit when you check with a couple of lenders on the same time period, because the system knows that you are shopping for the house. More technical knowledge lender can give it to you on that, but do not worry about that, because you are shopping for the loan to buy the house. The system knows that, and you have a right to shop for the different kind of loan. So your credit will not go down, and also there are different kind of lender. You have to go to the direct lender. So because some lender, they give your information to different lenders, but direct lenders, they only pull your credit one time. That's another technical thing you should definitely check with the lender you're going to work with. These are the things take time. So you prepare for that, then start looking for properties. Because first of all, very first day you're going to look for the property, you may not like anything, or you may like something in this property, something in that property. Discuss with the real estate agent, make a note like, okay, this property I like this property I like this, and then so real estate agent can find you the right property for you. Remember, you are not just buying the property, you're buying the lifestyle. You're buying something, when you come home from work, you have to feel good about it. Where you want to grow your family, maybe great school, maybe close to the shopping or hospital, whatever it is. So it's very, very important to take your time. And then, you take your time, and then you find the right property, and you may put a contract. Guess what? The reason you need 30 extra days, because maybe the first property, comes up with some problem that you are not ready for. Maybe something beyond like a just cosmetic repair. And you say, you know what? let's go for the another house. So that's the reason, you do the home inspection. 99.9% property sells as is, but right to inspection, because they will not do any cosmetic repair. But hey, something heavy comes, nobody knows what's going on inside the wall. So a quality good home inspector is very important. Do not just Google and pick the cheap one. A lot of people do that mistake. Do not pick the cheap one. You rather ask all your inspector, what are you going to do for me, what kind of a report you going to give it to me, and are you available, that if I have any question I can reach out to you. Because there are some inspector, after the inspection they will not pick up your phone call. That is not good. You want trustworthy home inspector. Even if you have to spend like $100 more, hey, this is a biggest investment you're going to do. So that is very important. Not the cheap. You want to get a quality inspector with a lot of experience. So that's one thing. And then of course the loan process, sometimes something may come up. Maybe the lender may need some document you may not have handy, so that may take another week to get those documents. So always have time. So my suggestion will be, definitely start at least 5 months before, when you want to move into the new house. And that's the way, is the right planning, without any pressure. And everybody's process is different. For us, like in the last 25 years I'm doing real estate, every transaction is different. Why? Because every client of us has a different lifestyle. Everybody has their own choice. So it's like a different story, different book. It's totally different. The basic is the same. So if you have any questions, definitely you can reach out to us. Our information is there at the comment section, the details section. Reach out to us. We'll be very happy to sit down with you and discuss the detailed process, what is right for your family. Thanks for watching. Sean Bhakta from Remax Presidential, and wish you all the best for your home buying.